Okay, I just measured my arms and they're both 16 inches, so this is the first day of doing 100 curls. So we will see what happens after that. So 1, 2. Hey everybody, I'm the anime trainer, and today we're going to talk about an experiment I did. So a lot of people spend maybe an abnormal amount of time working on their arms in the gym. You know, they want to go do curls and tricep push downs and all kinds of stuff to like get big arms. But I don't really do that. Most of the time I spend in the gym is more related to overall movements or compound movements. I don't normally do a ridiculous amount of isolation work. And so I felt like maybe my biceps were a little underdeveloped in comparison to the rest of my body. So what I did was I decided that I was going to do 100 curls a day for a whole month. So I measured beforehand, and my biceps were 16 and a 16th on the left and 16 even on the right, which is weird because I'm right-handed, but my left arm is big, whatever, it doesn't matter. So I established a baseline of work for the 100 curls. I had 10 sets of 10 with the roller bar, which you've seen the roller bar in other videos, but you can also see it in this video, which is the... So I did 10 sets of 10, just kind of getting the work in, and then I would do harder days at the gym. Day 8 of 100 curls a day. About to do some curls and the rowing machine together. Oh boy, biceps are already tired. This is gonna suck. I would actually do other variations of movements with like dumbbells or cables or what have you as I went along. But I would always come back to 3 or so days, 4 days maybe a week of doing the roller bar. And it might be with different hand positions. I might do supinated or pronated, and just to do the reverse curl, work it a little bit differently. And I would do more repetitions. So I started off at that 10 sets of 10, and then that eventually turned into, sets of 15 and sets of 20 and then sets of 25 until, I got toward the end and I ended up doing like 52 reps on the first set, like on the final day. It's the final day of 100 curls. Let's go.
Y'all make yourself pair of biceps.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. 52. 52 at once. Ow.
Whew.
I'm glad you decided that was
And you better do just sets of 10 the rest of the time.
I did notice as I was going through that I was getting stronger, and it was pretty crazy because I was working it every single day, and I could definitely feel the soreness and the tenderness in the tendons and what. Stop rubbing your face on the table. There's a cat quake going on right now, and every time this table shakes, I'm experiencing a cat quake because Keely is rubbing his face up against the table and making it move. So as I went along, I experienced a fair amount of soreness and some tenderness in like the tendons and whatnot. But I was able to manage that pretty well with the easy days and the light days. So even though it was like, this is terrible, doing the 10 sets of 10 or whatever it was on the easy day after, being sore from the harder day, afterwards I sort of felt like I worked out the soreness, so I was able to hit it harder on the next day. And if it was too much, I would do 2 easy days in a row. So it was sort of, didn't really have like an overall plan. A lot of it was based on feel. But I did notice that as I went along, I got much, much stronger on numerous bicep curl movements, and started outpacing what I was doing like a lot. I also noticed that some of my other pull movements, my pull-ups and rows, were starting to feel a lot easier because the bicep was stronger. Even though, I try to focus on pulling more with the lats in those movements, it was sort of helpful to have the bicep be stronger, which, makes sense, but you know, when you focus on the larger movements so much more than you do the isolation stuff, you don't really think about that. Internet loves cat. What? Oh. Food bowls empty.
Everything makes sense.
Everything makes so much more sense now. So as an experiment, it was pretty cool, you know, to see the strength increases, but that's not what we were going for. We were gonna see how big we could get the arms in 30 days using 100 curls a day. And so when we did the final measurements, drum roll please. The left arm was 16 and 7/16, and the right arm was 16 and 3/8. So they had both put on 3/8 of an inch in 30 days, which is pretty dang good. That's pretty amazing that you can put on 3/8 of an inch on your arms in just a month. Now, I wouldn't say that you would be able to continue that and have the same sort of growth, you know, month over month. You're gonna get diminishing returns. But it was a cool experiment, and I think I might try to do some other stuff like that with maybe other exercises and other muscle groups and see what happens. But thank you very much for watching this video. Thank you for hanging out with the experiment that we did today. And if you guys have any requests or have any questions, please leave those in the comments. And if you like this video, please like the video and subscribe to the channel and share it with all your friends. And I also want to thank all of our patrons and our YouTube members. You guys help make all of this stuff possible, and I appreciate everything that you guys do for us. I'm the Anime Trader, and until next time, good luck and train hard. Are my arms big yet?